Hello everyone, I'm Sidimal, and today we continue reading The Worm Between Us. And I again actually don't remember where exactly we stopped. Well, obviously we stopped again. There was the start of this story script, what our main character writing. But before this, hmm, okay. So I believe they go on the date in the mall or something like this. Played some games and then go in the restaurant when they meet with all the acquaintances of main character. Mm, we get, I guess, few an hour mm, clues uh, what there is something going on with life of Tina. Mm, yeah, well, I guess let's just continue reading. Some time ago, someone told her grandma, a child becomes an adult by taking away their parents' future. Don't you regret it, having spent most of your life just for this? But grandma replied, a child isn't taking away their parents' future. Once a child is born, she becomes our future. Your everything is precious to us. It's our treasure. Do you remember? The first present our child gave us. Of course I didn't forget. It was a present she took so much effort to prepare for us. That expression, that moment erased all my fatigue. That was the first time she decided to do something on her own. Don't you think that's what we've been looking forward to all along? That year, the girl turned 24. Oh, okay, there's quite big time skips in this story. Well, actually not sure if we reading full story or just some chapters. Hmm. Well, are we gonna read chapter what make Tina cry? Hmm. She was now a beautiful lady. Had spent all her youth on her studies, foregoing time with friends, passing up on opportunities to explore the world. She only wished to follow in her father's footsteps, to keep the promise she made when she was 10 and 16. However, she still hadn't found success. She struggled to move forward on this long, winding road. Maybe she lacked intuition, maybe she was on the wrong path, but no matter what, if something went wrong, she'd take twice as much time to get it right. Until then, she would still leave early and come home late at night. Her grandma would greet her always as soon as she came home. Her smile was no longer as pure or innocent as it once was. She still would tell her, I'll take care of it. I'm an adult now. The truth was that she had hidden all her worries from work to complicated relationships and financial problems. Everything was an unbearable burden to her. Still, she knew what she wanted. She also believed that her efforts would bear fruit, that happiness would come knocking at their door eventually. She believed that, and that would never change. Until one day, just like any other normal day, she came back home in the middle of the night. This time out, it wasn't the familiar, gentle voice that greeted her. Felt a sense of uneasiness. as this had never happened before. Mm, I'm guessing something happened with grandma. I mean, she is a grandma, so maybe she died from old age or something. Set her back on the floor and rushed into her grandma's bedroom. As soon as she opened the door, she saw her grandma lying on the ground, curled up in a ball. In a weak voice, her grandma said, "Welcome back." Of course, the girl only felt her anxiety quickly rising, not bothering to return the greeting. Immediately, she rushed to her side, asking what happened. She tripped and fell. It was as simple as that. For someone young like her, this would have been just a minor accident. However, for her grandma, this was a life or death situation. She could only focus on healing her grandma's injuries. Until the girl bandaged her wound, grandma said that she fine. However, having lived together all these years, it's easy to tell when she lying. Grandma she was in pain. That was the girl why the girl did all that she could to convince a driver to take her to the city hospital. There, the doctor explained itself. It's possible that a disease might have been the case. She would need to stay at the hospital for further observation, and even have a doctor with more advanced knowledge to examine her. The medical fees would be enormous, especially for a girl her age. Hmm. So, I guessing it's flashback in the story, so interesting. Well, it's something between 16 and 24, I guess. Probably closer to 16 since we talking about girl. Well, but she get from the work or something, like back home in the middle of the night. Well, it's kind of didn't explain why she get home in the middle of the night. I am assuming what she working. Maybe after school or university or something like this. Mm, medical fees would be enormous, especially for a girl her age. She might have to spend everything she had saved up over the past few years. However, she didn't need to think it over. Immediately, she heeded the doctor's advice. No matter what would it take, she would do it. Her grandma was everything, and losing her would be the end of her world. Ever since her grandma was admitted to the hospital, she didn't act like herself. She couldn't eat, she walked very slowly, and she would say strange things among many other unusual problems. Now, um, this sounds bad. Had she always been like that? Or did she change after being admitted to the hospital? According to the doctor, the symptoms had been present for a while. The fall only worsened them, making them uncontrollable. However, the girl never noticed. She thought to herself, "What have I been doing?" Now, what she thought about it, aside from the few sparse weekends, they hardly ever talked, despite that they lived together. It only took one look at her grandma's face for her to be at ease. However, that was a naive thought. Under the doctor's order, medication was administered. She quit her job and stayed by her grandma's side every day. She talked to her, called her, and did her best to make her happy. She thought to herself that her grandma's condition was God's punishment towards her. If only she had discovered her condition sooner. However, it didn't improve. Instead, it only got worse, becoming more serious. She couldn't even have a normal conversation. She could only pray to the gods not to take away her only family. She held onto her grandma's frail hands, apologizing over and over, asking for forgiveness, making firm promises never to leave her aside again. No matter how much sacrifice she had to make, she only hoped that grandma will be alright. In the end, out, her grandma passed away. Expected, I guess. Leaving this world. Hmm. And her word met it ends. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So I guessing it's chapter would make okay. I don't know time skips. Um it's probably chapter would make Tina crying. If so, maybe there's something would make her relate to this chapter. Like maybe she also lost someone. Maybe she escaped to Taiwan because she lost something, someone close. Hmm. I guess we'll see. Okay, still the next day. Oh, as we remember, at some point we should make time skips, or firstly we should get flashback and then get to the future, I guess. Well, I think. I don't remember last year. I mean, year of third chapter. Anyway, I thought you weren't going to show up today. Didn't we agree to meet on these 2 days? But it's already so late. I'm only half an hour late. It's only 10:30, or past 7. The hot chocolate is already cold. Then let's just ask the shop assistant to heat it up again. Last night, she didn't return to the restaurant. The owner told me that she was sitting outside on a bench. After paying the bill, I left the restaurant and walked over to her. I was thinking about what to say, but she stood up and spoke first. That's it for today. I'm sorry. Spiritless. Even I could tell that her eyes had lost under their brilliance. Offer offered no explanation or on her sudden mood change. I know that even if I'd asked, she wouldn't have answered. Like someone unable to fit into this world, let anyone's into her head. I didn't even say goodbye, slowly walking away, gradually fading in the distance. Today, after work, I head over to Ximending, walked towards the bench where I first met her. Indeed, she was sitting on that bench. She was all alone, head lowered, silent. She looked so helpless. It felt like her petite body would shatter like snowflakes if I touched her. Even as I walked over and stood beside her, she still didn't notice me. Until I spoke to her. I'm sorry about yesterday. I lost control. But I'm alright. What happened? Nothing. I just came to a realization. Does it have to do with the script? I'm sorry about the script. I probably won't be able to give you an answer for now. Is that so? Yeah. Aren't you angry? Why? Why doesn't my attitude bother you? I got emotional for no reason. It shouldn't be totally unacceptable. It definitely was sudden. However, I'm more worried. Are you really alright? Didn't I say I'm alright? Oh, now? Time seems to stop at that moment. Both of us remain silent, unable to say anything. Thinking about it, how did she end up like that? Why? The expression she had when she was speaking to the owner, but the tears she shed when reading my script. I can only think of two possibilities. before that happened, she was acting all happy and cheerful. Then this suddenly happened. It's like a bucket full of water, reaching its tipping point, threatening to spill over at any second. Don't you find me unpredictable? Don't you suspect I might be lying? Why? Why are you so calm? Why aren't you blaming me? I said I was going to make sure you have fun, but I behave like that in front of you. I can't even offer you feedback on your script. Hmm. Also to you, I'm just a mysterious woman. Who I am, where I'm from, what I'm doing here, whatever I'm just trash. Maybe I'm using you. Maybe so. I'm predictable and selfish. It was supposed to be a fun date, but because of my behavior, it all went wrong. Yeah, it could have been anyone. Then why do you still come here? No particular reason. We agreed beforehand. This kind of promise is like between children, not supposed to be taken seriously. It could be forgotten. Don't use it as an excuse. Because you're the first. You read my script with such focus and intensity. You cried, you laughed it, felt happiness and sorrow. You're the first. I don't think someone as considerate as you would make such childish promises. You really think such ambiguous answer is acceptable? Then why are you here? Because your fingers are shaking slightly. Maybe it's because of the cold or something else. It doesn't look me straight in the eyes. Instead, your eyes wander about. The two of us become silent. We stand there in a momentary freeze, as if we were waiting for the hour to break the ice. Aren't you going to ask me? Nope. Aren't you curious as to why I'd say such things? I am. Don't you want to know which of my words are true? I do. Then why? Because we're just acquaintances. We haven't crossed that boundary. We can cut off our relationship at any time. We aren't even friends. I really believe that. We're not friends. That's why there is no right or wrong. I don't understand her words or behavior. However, I'm in no position to judge her. I'm fine with us just using each other for our benefit. Because I found something in you that I've never seen before. I also believe you saw something in me. I'm not sure if it's because of something you saw that made you become like that. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. Is that so? I really want to say. If you want to know, I'll tell you. For a girl, what you said gets you bonus points. You're so weird. You are too. Maybe we ended up fighting each other, or because we're both so weird. True. I'm sorry. Turns her face away from me. Then she slaps her face hard a few times. The sound can be heard and with the ambience of the noise city. Then a shout lasting for 2 seconds pierced through the sky. What's wrong? Are they arguing? What's going on? That ear-splitting sound catches the attention of nearby pedestrians. They're not curious for long now. After seeing nothing worthy of attention, the crowd gradually dispersed, and the people move on. To them, it's not worth mentioning. Just a girl letting off some steam, that's all. The moment she turns towards me, I see that her whole face and body are red. Embarrassed or hurt? Both. You're so honest. I'm sorry. Forget about what just happened. That isn't easy tough. The more you ask for something to be forgotten, the bigger its impression leaves. Can you tell the owner I'm really sorry? Also, the food was delicious. I will. Alright, today's Christmas. Oh, you should have some fun. Hmm, okay. I know it's really stupid, but I actually want to finish here. I don't know. I just we starting reading. I kinda realized that for some reason not really in the mood to reading, or I don't know why. And it's mostly I just seem that today again I struggling a little too much with reading. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't sleep enough. Maybe something else. Mm, maybe I under developed a little bit. Don't know. But besides, nobody watching anyway streams. I think it's gonna be better to well stop here and continue on next week. Um, then just continue right now when I'm misreading every word. Sorry about this. So yeah. Well, I didn't make new schedule, but let me just. Okay. Imagine there is just an hour date because it's gonna be just our usual week. I mean next week. So till much on the date, games we're gonna play like in this schedule. Yeah. Sorry again, it was really short stream, but I don't know, for some reason I don't know. My brain not braining. It was actually kinda same with today morning Minecraft stream. Like especially in the end I for some reason I noticed I feel stop talking or not really talk a lot. So yeah, again. Let's say it's all for today. So goodbye. Have a nice another day.